the CFB game of the night, Friday Night Lights. We got ourselves Dion's crew, 4-6, going against Wazoo, who are 4-6 as well too. So pretty much we have oh man, Saquon. It's hard to do anything with Saquon right now. Real quick, hold on. Nephew he said someone tried to send him Drake London and Saquon. That sound like me because both those guys are on my team. Bijan Robinson and Kyler Murray. Yeah, that's a big hell no, dog. You know what I mean? That's a big nah, dog, right there. Because those guys are absolutely cooking right now. And you got other guys that don't really know what it's going to be about. Damn near Saquon, damn near quit on the team once he saw that DeVito had to be the quarterback. So it is what it is. But CFB game, we have a good one tonight. Dion's crew coming in here as a 4-point dog tonight. The thrill is gone. The honeymoon is over in Boulder. But you know what? Nothing's bad. They went over their amount of wins. They were only set up. Look, their over-under was 3.5 wins. They went ahead and got to that number within the first 3 weeks of the season. Okay. So they did go above expectations, a game ahead of expectations. And they'll quite possibly finish up the season with probably 6 wins, possibly, because they got Washington State tonight, and then they got Utah next week, who's shorthanded. And possibly this could work out and they get into a bowl game, because if they go 6-6, they're going to a bowl game. Okay. But right now, it's all about tonight's game. But there's another team in Washington State who struggled as well, too. We're not going to act like Washington State hasn't struggled. Washington State became like the number 14, 13 team in the nation at one point, and then they just started getting absolutely cooked. You know what I mean? And, they pretty much have been replaced by Arizona as the dark horse team in the Pac-12 in its final season. And it's funny because Washington State's one of the last 2 left. And they got some great news this week that they're still on they're still on the board, and they're about to do an alliance with the Mountain West, where pretty much they'll house these 2 Pac-12 teams, but they're not a part of their conference. They just go ahead and they play against their schools. And I think that's a smart idea until you are able to put the Pac-12 back together, which probably won't be that hard, because you're going to have a lot of schools that are going to be very interested in coming on over. What the Pac-12 is probably going to have to be is where you got the Wyomings of the world, the 2 Nevada schools. Who else would be available? Probably the 2 New Mexico schools as well too. It's going to become more of a Southwest, Northwest type of conference, in my opinion. It's not going to be the Pacific as much as it used to be, unless they go after a bunch of FCS schools. But all in all, though, when you look at the game tonight, you really do see 2 teams that are kind of pretty much the same. If you say offense, it's Colorado. If it's defense, you say Washington. That's why Washington's the favorite tonight, because the thing is their offense will be able to get off tonight because they're going against one of the worst defenses in college football. So this should be a good game. This should be a lot of fun tonight, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. But tonight, as I said before, I do like Washington in this spot to go ahead and cover that 4, but it's going to be one of the better games of the weekend as well, too. I sense it. I can feel it. And it should be a lot of fun in Pullman, Washington tonight. So with that, we're going to go ahead and take our first break of the show. When I get back, we're going to go ahead and jump into